just checked out your stream and had to drop a follow before leaving. Much respect for the grind. You've got solid potential, and
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Bobcats headed through the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
These guys aren't human aid. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Now on first down from the 28. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Caught by Williams on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to get away. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Tackled there by the defense. Sometimes you're just living right. You put the ball in jeopardy in the middle of traffic, and he makes the grab off the deflection.
No, Reese, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Throw over the middle of the field and zone when all the eyeballs are looking right at you, towards a defender. Not the best offense, but, man, they caught a break. You take those breaks, and you don't apologize for it.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got
come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Complete on the left to Williams. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Burrell. At the 40. There he goes. He got loose. Almost passed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. First down here for the offense. Oh, he's got a chance. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Oh, into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Extra point here will tie the game. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hauls it in. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first he might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Grab in the backfield. It's Burrell. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wide receiver comes in motion. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give out of the gun. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw the those slants. Use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Caught in the backfield, it's Curtis.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to pass. On the move to his left. Looking for a big play. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that's what's so hard about playing this guy, man. It's not the first play. They defended the first play really well, but what does he do? He buys time, he scrambles. Now you start changing your routes. Defenders get a little bit confused. He drops it off, and he makes a big play.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Trying to get behind the defense. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
3rd down is a big factor in games. It's something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with this guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on 3rd.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
886 bouncing. 214 close. 214 close.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Pugh. And that'll be enough for the 1st down. A gain of 13 on the play. And the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Black 18. Move.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's raining. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lets it fly. Got his man on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll vote for it.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest, but
Brings it to the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and awards the hit. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Bringing the heat, and down he goes. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors and our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 14 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Boilermakers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone play.
IOU ready to go back to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Looking for a crease to the left. Sweet cut there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Kill. 949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Pugh. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
No doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Williams open on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Running inside. It's Curtis. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
You know they're feeling good about this drive. They've picked up a couple of first downs. Now they've got it at the 40. Release to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
That's caught. It's Burrell. Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Caught by Williams on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Run inside. It's Curtis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and showed up with the touchdown.
Before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So first down will open up the final period. Snap in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Bowman. They have it at the 43. Third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. There's a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The Bobcats with the first and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident.
Got it! Touchdown, Ohio! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. A methodical drive, and they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's raining. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone is not a good one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They'll run play action. He's going to run it. Makes his man miss. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Got it behind the line. It's Curtis. Looking for room at the 40. At the 45 on its way. Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Extra point here would tie the game. Man, the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. The give from the gun. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Kill. Brent. Mustang.
Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Ohio. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Offense changing the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good job by this defense. The two-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field. But a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Working that left side now. Out across the 40, and first out bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
Now move.
Leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Right back to it. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wants to change this route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to take off. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Got it down the field. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this.
down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.